Interesting, the weather for this one's icy. I don't think I've ever done an icy one before, and that'd be the reason for the snow tires in the game, because I've been trying to figure that out for a while now. The conditions right here are icy, so I imagine that's the whole point of the snow tires. But I think I've done this race before, and I had no problem with it being icy, so I feel like the tires are just fucking useless. I'm not noticing any difference right here compared to like the regular roads. Whoop. Oh, Crayer, you know, it's perfect. You're the person I really wanted to see today, because I got something I think will make you laugh as well. So, yesterday, me and my little brother were playing some ranked Rainbow Six Siege, right? We're duo queue. We queue up. Right as we join, the opposing team's like, oh, fuck, not again. Those guys are hackers. I'm like, who's hacking? And he said, the IG guys. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know. I was like, let's see if they're actually hacking, because I'm not just going to take their word for it. So very first round, the kill cam shows that the dude's obviously wall hacking. I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, he's hacking. Sorry, guys, this sucks. I reported him. I'm just going to AFK for the rest of the game. So, these guys start yelling at me and my little brother because we're not TKing these guys. Because we're not TKing the hackers, even though there's 2 hackers and a booster. Because we're not sitting there TKing them, they're yelling at us. Because we're allowing these guys to hack and boost us. And, well, like, it made me laugh because, like, we kept on pointing out multiple times, like, you do realize we TK them, and that actually is a bannable offense for TKing. And there's 2 of them. So I TK 1, my little brother TKs 1. You guys went around. Guess what? We can't TK anymore without getting kicked from the fucking game. So, okay, we TK them once, then we kill ourselves, so we let you kill us. You guys went around. We do it again, we get kicked. Okay, you win 2 rounds. So you now have won 2 rounds because us TKing and killing ourselves. Well, guess what? You now have fucking 2 more rounds to win up against 2 hackers. It's not going to happen. So they were raging. I mean, they were more pissed off at us than they were at the hackers. I'm not even joking either. They were more angry at me and my little brother for not TKing these guys than they were at these guys for hacking. And I kept trying to point out to them that there's nothing we could do to stop it. Nope, they were not having it. We were pieces of shit. We were worse than the hackers. One guy actually said, we're part of the problem, which I don't understand how that makes any sense. We just randomly queued up with these guys, but because we got queued with them and we weren't, like, TKing them, we were part of the problem. And, it just made me laugh because it was so unbelievably stupid. But one of the guys actually sent me a friend request, and I accepted. And because the entire game, they were sitting there saying how we're going to get banned. They're like, yeah, you're going to get banned for getting boosted. You're going to get banned for being boosted by a hacker. You're going to get banned for being boosted by a hacker. I was like, they're not on my team. Like, I'm not queued with them. I'm not going to get banned. Like, you need to look up the rules of how, like, the banning system works. You don't get banned just because you got unlucky and got put with a hacker on your team. It's like you're an idiot. Well, the guy that sent me a friend request, one of the very first things he says to me is, I'm 17 years old, and my dad works at Ubisoft Montreal. So, enjoy your ban. I was like, dude, you're seriously pulling the my dad works at this company thing? Really? It was funny, though, because it was cute. Because he actually said, but not on Rainbow Six. He works on Assassin's Creed, but he's still high up enough in Ubisoft to get your ass banned. I'm like, alrighty. But here's the real kicker, right? The real fucking kicker is the very next game. Since they were a 3Q, it's really likely for a 2Q to be matched with them. So we got matched with them again. Right away, I hear my little brother say, fuck. I'm like, what? I look at our teammates, I'm like, oh, you shitting me, dude. So I instantly say, sorry guys, these dudes are hacking, this guy's getting boosted by them. I'm sorry for this. And I shit you not, right away. No, I got with the hackers again. Right away, the very first thing the opposing team says, well, TK them, TK them, TK them. And me and my brother just sit there like, oh, are you fucking kidding me again? And we had to explain again that we could not TK them every single fucking round. It was embarrassing how fucking stupid everybody was yesterday. So we had to listen to 2 games in a row, people bitching at us for not TKing the hackers. I'm like, oh my goodness, you guys are so dumb. Like, just do the math, please. Do the basic ass math. There's 2 of us, 2 of them, and a booster. How do you think this is going to work? Like, at most, we can give you 2 rounds. Oh, no. I agree, you should TK hackers, but here's the issue. 1, TKing is a bannable offense. If say for example the hacker was to record them getting TK'd by somebody and send in a video, that could actually get you banned. Even though they're hacking, what you're doing is a bannable offense. Purposely TKing is a bannable offense. But if we just forget that for a moment, I agree with TKing hackers, but here's the thing. 2 of them are hacking, and 1 of them is boosting. So it'd be different if it was like, 1 of them was boosting, 1 of them was hacking, and it was 3 of us. So yeah, we could kind of all TK the hacker once, and that could give him like 3 rounds. But there's 2 hackers and a booster. Like, at most, we could kill, like, 1 round I kill a hacker, I'm like, okay guys, good luck, hopefully you can kill the other hacker. Next round, my little brother kills a hacker, I'm like, okay guys, good luck, hopefully you can kill the other hacker. You know what I mean? Like, we can't TK them, like, every single round. And they didn't, like, people just were not understanding that. Like, there's a limit to how many TKs you can do before you get kicked from the game. But not according to these guys. We should be TKing the hackers every single fucking round. But yeah, it just made me laugh at that one guy sitting there saying that we're part of the problem because we weren't TKing the hackers. I completely agree with TKing hackers, though, and I've done it before. When I have a hacker on my team, and he's boosting 1 guy, me and the other 2 people were like, yeah, let's fucking slaughter this hacker. But when there's 2 hackers and a booster on 1 team, you can't fucking TK them enough to make a difference. Because one of them was wall hacking, and the other was aimbotting. So the guy with aimbot was playing, you know, the typical blitz bullshit where you just walk with a shield in front of you and just hip fire headshot everybody. I was like, what do you want us to do, man? Like, you're going to lose. Like, okay, we TK one of the hackers, or we TK both of them. You get 1 round. Next round, we TK both the hackers again. We get kicked. Okay, you get another round. It's now 2-0. Now you guys have to win 2 fucking rounds up against 2 hackers that are probably trying even harder now because we just TK'd them 2 rounds in a row. That's why I kept on apologizing to the guys. I'm like, there's just nothing we can do. Like, I hate this as much as you guys do. This is boring for me. I hate this, but, like, there's nothing I can do. Nope, everybody was losing their shit. It was dumb because everybody was more angry at me and my little brother than they were at these other people. I think my money just glitched. Look at my money. I had 29,000 going into that race. I couldn't even buy. Okay, look. So here's speed up 1, 25,000. Speed up 2, 45,000. I couldn't buy that going into that race. Now all of a sudden I can buy speed up 3 for winning that race. And I don't think that race was worth that much fucking money because I'm at 149,000. So I just bought the fucking fastest speed up. I got to skip speed up 1 and 2. And I lost the race before that one. So something really funky just happened there. Yeah, the R6 community is not very bright. But no, it made me laugh because it was so unbelievably idiotic. And, like, it was dumb, though, because, like I said, they were more angry at me and my little brother for not TKing these guys every single round than they were at, the hackers. I'm like, how is this even possible? Like, I don't get it. But yeah, according to these guys, and one guy was funny, too, because I even said, when I found out they were hacking, I said, sorry guys, this sucks. I reported them, all 3 of them. I'm going to AFK for the rest of the game. And I did. I picked recruit every single round, and I just sat in a corner just ADSing constantly. Or like, yeah, lean spamming. Because I was bored and I wanted something to do, but I didn't want to actually play. And the 2 times I actually did something, because I got bored, I tossed a single grenade, and it got a kill, because it was a common hiding spot, so I just chucked a grenade right there, and I managed to kill a guy. Didn't even know he was there. I just randomly threw a grenade, and it killed him. And then another round, I just walked in on attack with the M870 shotgun, and shotgunned the guy and killed him. That was all I did the entire game. And there was one round I could have got a free kill, because I was standing in a corner. I hear a guy start planting the diffuser. I jump up on the desk, and I just sit there and stare at him. He finishes planting, stands up, turns, sees me, freaks out, and starts spraying like an animal because, you know, I'm just standing there staring at him. Like, well, that's mean. I was just trying to say hi. So, I mean, I was obviously not trying the entire game because I had hackers on my team. But, the guy that sent me the friend request, one of the things he said to me was, I think it's kind of funny that you're sitting there saying that you weren't queued up with him, but yet, you played like shit and you got carried by these hackers. He's like, you're hard stuck plat 3 and you're getting carried by these hackers. Like, oh, I think it's really suspicious. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was AFK the entire game, you dolt. Oh, it was just so dumb, dude. But I wasn't expecting a whole lot of intelligence out of the guy because he's like, yeah, I'm 17, my dad works for Ubisoft. Oh, the funny thing is, though, he actually called me 9 years old, which is hysterical because, like, usually you call people, like, 12 or something like that. Or, like, 16. But he couldn't do that because he just already said that he was 17, so he had to, like, go even younger than that. He's like, man, I hope your 9-year-old ass gets banned. I'm like, okay. You're off by about 20 years, but alrighty. I know it's best not to argue with idiots, but I was so flabbergasted because they, like I said, I could understand them being angry at the hackers, but they were more angry at me and my little brother for not TKing these guys. That was their big concern. So it's just, I was in complete awe by their stupidity. I think the thing that probably pissed me off the most, though, is the fact that, while I was in there, the second game, I was complaining about the hackers being on my team, and one of the hackers typed, Just shut the fuck up and enjoy the free elo. Oh, it pissed me off so much, man. So yeah, that was the end of my day yesterday. It was pretty fun. I guess technically this morning, but whatever. I played 2 shitty racing games yesterday during the stream, then played some Rainbow Six and had to deal with hackers and idiots. It's not a good day. Hey, what's up, Overlord? How you doing, man? Oh, Cry-Eric, by the way. Because you put pictures in my Discord. What is that freaking game that you're playing? Because it looks like a, Dead by Daylight, I think that's the name of the game. It kind of looks like that, where you go around killing people. Yeah, Hunt Showdown. Is that what it is? Is it kind of like that, where you go around killing, people playing the humans? Or you're playing a killer? Is it one of those type of games? Because I googled it on my phone, and I tried to open it up, and I couldn't get the page to open up on Steam, and then I kept forgetting about it until now. Yeah, I'm finally done with Pyramids of Ra, man. It was... Whew. And it was so anticlimactic, too, because while I was playing, PPL was like, oh, 4 more stages. And that's if I get, like, close to max energy. And then after he said that, I just did 4 straight stages first attempt. So it was just pap, 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 done. And then, like, nothing special happens. It's like, hey, congratulations, you beat the game. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, finally got done with that game. And then yesterday I played, this and Super Off-Road, which you guys probably know Super Off-Road because it's a very popular Nintendo and arcade game. I don't think that has an ending. I think it's I think it goes on indefinitely. So I played Super Off-Road. I did 100 races, and it's like 8 tracks, and they just repeat over and over and over again. And after doing 100 races, like, yeah, fuck it, I'm done. Because I have no idea if it actually ends or not. So. It didn't go well. I was actually playing on my phone more than I was actually playing the game because the races were so easy. After you max out your vehicle, I mean, if you've ever played the game, after you max out your vehicle, it's super, super easy to win the races because all you do is buy a shit ton of nitro. And the computer aren't that good anyway, but like I said, it's the same 8 tracks. They do go in reverse every once in a while, so I guess you can say 16 tracks if you want, but... Yeah, I was bored, did like 100 races, and then I was like, okay, race 101. I'm like, nope. I don't know if it ends or not, because you got credits in the game, where if you get 4th place, you lose a credit. So I don't know if that's what it is. It's just infinite until you run out of credits. I think it might be. Or it might be something where it goes to like 255, because that's like what the max number for a lot of older games and shit. So I have no idea. So I stopped it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna quit here unless if somebody comes by and has proof that it actually ends at some point. I save stated the game, so I'll just load up the save state and go from there. And then I did this yesterday, and it gets to a point like I'm on the first island now. On the second island, like halfway through, it gets to a point where I couldn't complete a single fucking race. So that's why I'm doing it again. I'm trying to farm, because like all I have to do is go to the star, which the star's been active for like the last like 3 races. But I'm trying to get as much money as possible on the first island before I go to the second one. It's basically a 2v8 or 1v9, and your job is to hunt bosses like the bounty. Only 1 or 2 bosses per map, 2 bounties per boss. It's clear to hunt down and isolate the bosses while going through zombie hellhounds and traps and stuff to find the bosses while trying to outmaneuver the other players. Oh, that sounds pretty fun, dude. That sounds pretty fun. Average. Oh wow, that sucked. It's the coppers. Ugh, I hate the fucking cops so much in this game. Of course. Eh, thought I was gonna squeeze through there. Man, I'm driving like poop right now. Absolute poop. That's bullshit. My car wasn't smoking until the race finished and I couldn't steer anymore, and then I ran into that car and it started smoking. That's not even my fault, game. I think that's all the races except for that one, yep. Oh, no bets, you guys suck. Trying to get 150,000 so I can buy the police jammer thing. Hopefully it's not like a number of uses and it's just a infinite item, because that'll help me out a lot on the next island. Because one of the issues I had was the next island, they have bullshit like walls of cars that you can't get past without like coming to pretty much a complete stop. So that slows you down a lot. And then they have the cops, where if you have like the scanner, you can hear that the cops are nearby and you can slow down to avoid them. But again, you're slowing down. So I mean, the next island, I just feel like you need like a ton of boost in the cop scanner and shit like that. Or the cop jammer. What are you still doing here, dude? You sat back there for half an hour and then you finally come forward. You gotta slow down. There we go. If I finish the race while the cop is like still beeping, I get caught for speeding. So I had to slow down to make sure that didn't happen. I mean, it's only $200, but still. I can just slow down and save $200. The challenge. I was looking at the top of the screen and just ran right into that car. With 12 seconds to spare, you win the challenge. Prize 15 grand. Even though to enter it was like 60. I think it was like 60 grand to enter, and I get 15 grand. It's bullshit. Trying to find the worst locals, but nice. This one's not bad because it's none, police, good locals, and dry weather. So Bozo the Clown. See, this one's on about. Look at the second island already. Like the very first race. You gotta spend most of your time on the third island just fucking maneuvering around cars. It sucks. Like, look at that. 3 of them perfectly lined up. Look at this. Look at this. So dumb. That's the entire entire second island is just 3 cars in a line constantly. Nick. Yep, 3 cars in a line while in a fucking turn. That's gonna be an easy one to avoid. Dude, just can we do something fucking different other than 3 cars in a line every single fucking second? This fucking game. $130,000 exactly. Police, certain. There we go. You non-betting fucks. $3,100 pot. Come on. That was my fault. That was my fault. Alright, so more than likely I finish this race in second. Oh, wow. Because usually if you don't find the person like right away, you usually don't find them until like the end of the race, so... And there's my car smoking. Fucking already. Horrible race. Yep. Ooh, that was horrible. Ooh, that was horrible. That was horrible. I can't fucking make any money because nobody's betting. Holy shit, I can do the star already? 120 grand. I don't know if I want to or not. I really want to make more money. Because I imagine it's going to get harder. I'd really like to buy the damn police jammer thing before moving on. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, the betting kind of sucks. A lot of time they don't bet a whole lot of money, but that's like the best way to make money in the races. If you can get some races that are like, you can get them to bet like 28,000 total for like the pot, so you can get a bunch of money from the bets. But yeah, you go around doing races, they make you money. And then the time trial things cost money to enter. Like this one costs 120 grand, but they pay out very little. Because last one was like 60 grand and it paid out 15. And then that just moves you on to the next island. Because you're in a division when you start off. Like you start off in Division 4. When you finish the first island, you're in Division 3. And then I assume when you finish this one, you'll be in Division 2. And then I assume the game will end when you finish like Division 1 or whatever. So I'm in Division 3 now, so I have to finish that star, I'll be in 2. And then to finish that star, I'll be in 1. And I'll probably have to finish that star and be done with the game. That'd be my guess. Man, this fucking road is... This race, all it is turns. It's turn followed by turn, followed by turn, followed by turn. Which is just really fucking annoying when you got cars in front of you, like in a 3-stack like this. It's already hard enough to avoid them without the road constantly shifting from left to right. So I'm just mainly trying to build up enough money to buy the radar jammer thing, because if it works the way I'm imagining, I don't have to worry about cops anymore, which makes life so much easier. Problem is, buying that radar jammer is 150 grand, and yeah. It's gonna pretty much require me to do every single race on this island to buy the police jammer and get into this, because this costs 120. Yeah, pretty retro. Sold. Alright, let's hope this radar jammer works the way I expect it to. Because it's 150 grand, so I expect it where I don't have to worry about cops anymore, which would be so nice. It'd be nice if these guys would actually bet some money so I can make money quicker. No, the non-blinking ones, I can't afford them. Since I just spent, I had 190 something grand, and I spent 150 on that radar jammer. Because of that, yeah, I couldn't afford the entry fee. Because each race has an entry fee, and man, it must be nice that they can just sit inside of these fucking cars. But I barely touch them, knock them forward. But yeah, each race has an entry fee, and then a prize. And you can also bet. The prize is usually double the entry fee. But like I said, I mean, most of the money you can really make is from betting, but a lot of the times you'll get opponents that just don't bet for shit. That's why you see me bet 100, because if you just bet like 7,000 right away, nobody ever bets. But if you bet a low amount, that usually gets them to bet. So if you bet a low amount, that usually gets them to bet, and then you just increase it just $100 over theirs, and they'll bet again. They do 3 rounds of betting if somebody overbets a person, and then the third time the computer bets, they'll bet like the max amount that they'll bet. So you can make decent money off of them, but a lot of the times just the computer doesn't bet for shit. So I'm pretty much done buying shit at this point, though. All I need, only thing I really want to spend my money on now is, of course, races themselves and turbos, because A button's gas, B button's brake, select button is turbo. Alright, yeah, so the radar jammer worked exactly like I thought it would. That beeping was cop nearby, which you can get that from the radar scanner. But the radar scanner, you have to slow down to avoid the cops. Radar jammer, you just keep driving, don't have to worry about it. So definitely worth the 150 grand. Finish this turn and we're done with this race. There we go. So what sucks about buying that, though, like I said, is it sets me back a decent bit. So I'm gonna have to do like almost every single race on this island to get enough money. What is it? 4, 5? Oh, there's quite a bit more races. Seven more races on this island. And it's weird too, because like there's no reason not to do these races, because I'm gonna need money to enter the challenge for each island anyway. When I first started this, I thought you had to complete like every dot to unlock the challenge, but yeah, it's just pure money. I'm just glad the radar jammer isn't like a one-time use type thing like the turbo. Sprinting Legs now hosting you for up to 3 viewers. Hey Legs, I actually was in your stream for a little bit before I started streaming. I couldn't figure out what you were doing though, but I was in your stream. Yeah, I got that, but like... Oh, okay. I was like, I figured out like what you were making and all that, but I was trying to figure out what you were making them for. And I couldn't figure out like if you were actually making one at the time, because you kept on clicking between a bunch of different pictures of ones that looked like you had already made. Okay, okay. So Legs, since you're in here, how does the speedrun weekly thing, or whatever it is, how does that work? Do you guys just do a race? Like after like a week, do you guys like, okay, let's do a race, and whoever wins that gets points? Or is it based? I have no idea how that works. I went to join it a long time ago, and I was like, yeah, no, never mind. And then I saw that like you were doing it, and you guys were doing a lot of Game Boy games, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? But you did, I can't remember what was before Marble Madness, but I didn't want to do that one. And Marble Madness, I hate that, so I didn't want to do that, but... I mean, I probably won't be able to join anyway because my schedule's so different compared to almost everybody else's. Hey, it's Deplete Oceans! What's up, man? Did you deplete any oceans today? Get rid of that stupid Atlantic that nobody cares about? Did you get rid of that specific ocean? That's right, I said specific. You have all 130 games, viewers, and a nice cassette storage thing. Oh, that's pretty badass. You got a picture of that? Legs? I'd like to see a picture of that. That'd be pretty cool. How you doing today, Delete? Ready to watch some shitty Game Boy games? With a chance of it just being one shitty Game Boy game, depending on whether or not I get through this piece of garbage. That's how you use the side of the road. You slept for most of the day? What? How could you do that? Are you one of those weirdos that sleeps a bunch on their day off? I'm assuming it's your day off. Because you said you slept most of the day. Dude, there's no way in hell I could get around that. They were in like a perfect line right there. Game, not trying to be mean here, but fuck you. Every day is an off day. Oof. That sounds nice. My car's not even moving. Okay. Alright, maybe I need new tires or something because my car is not turning for shit. Delete. If it makes you feel any better, there's plenty of people out there that need to get this shit together. I'm one of them. I mean, trust me, man. Yeah, I have a job, but it's not a job I want to work for the rest of my fucking life. The only reason I'm working there is because I can never decide on anything I wanted to do with my life, so I took the easy way out by just going to a factory job. Sucks, man. I never really had much ambition for like what I wanted to do in life, so. Oh, dude, legs. That looks dope. See, when you were saying like cassettes, I was thinking like there's flimsy little plastic thing that cassette tapes came in way back when. Do they make Game Boy games? No, they do not. Actually, I work. Oh, I was actually going to show my cup, but my mug actually has the name of the company I work at and all that. But it also has the city that I work at and live in, so I don't know if I want to show that to you guys. Especially you, Delete. I don't know, you just got that air about you. No, I do kid. I don't know, I think it'd be weird to let you guys know what city I live in. I have no problem with you guys knowing that I live in Ohio, but I think it'd be weird to say, hey, here's the city I work in and live in. I actually had one guy when I streamed Minish Cat before, he actually figured out He was trying to figure out exactly where I lived. And he was like, hey, do you live next to, do you live on this road? And I was like, no, but I live super fucking close to it, you weirdo. It was terrifying. No, I do not live in Cleveland. I actually live like Cleveland, I think, is like about 3 hours away from me. Honestly, I've lived in Ohio my entire life, and I don't think I've ever been to Cleveland. Maybe once. Yeah, I think I've been to Cleveland one time. No, I live in a smaller area. It's funny because it actually, I like this little bit of information, but it kind of gives away where I live. It actually used to be the capital of Ohio, but the interesting thing is, it used to be the capital of Ohio. One, nobody knows that little bit of information of Ohio, and two, nobody knows that that the city I live in actually used to be the capital of Ohio. Like, even Ohioans, most of them don't know that. Because our, capital is Columbus, everybody knows that, but our capital, I think we've had 4 different capitals. One capital being the same, because it was, like, I can't remember what it was, but it was some city. That was the capital. Then it moved to my city. Then it moved back to that city, and then it moved to Columbus. I live in a really small city, man. And it's funny, too, because when I went to Vegas, I got an Uber, and I was talking to the guy about how excited I was. And he asked me why. I was like, oh, I live in a really small cities. I will never ever have Uber where I live. So like people talk about just taking an Uber all the time on the internet. Like, oh yeah, I got drunk, so I just called up an Uber or whatever. It's like, that's fascinating to me. Or like just calling a taxi, because where I live, there's no taxi service either. Well, there is, but it's like when you see the vehicles driving around town, you're like, would I risk my life to get in that? So it's just really interesting to me that like something like an Uber and Lyft and all that. So I actually got to ride in a taxi while in Vegas and ride in an Uber, and that was like some of the more exciting things to me when on my trip to Vegas. Wow. Yeah, see, I'm trying to think. The closest place I have that probably has Uber is, I live like an hour away from Columbus. And I assume Columbus might, because I mean, Columbus is, the city of, the capital of Ohio. But it would make me laugh if my city ever got fucking Uber. Come on, bet, you shit stains. Yeah, Legs, I was just wondering because I was trying to figure it out. Because I know you guys raced, but I didn't know exactly when. But if you guys are doing it just blind, that's not going to be very fun for me. Because I'm way too competitive, so I would go in with like a bunch of practice and then be like, oh, you guys are going in blind? Well, guess what? I'm not. I put in 50 hours worth of practice. Yeah, it's kind of bothering me because I haven't seen anybody ask for raise. Nobody's really talking much about eSpark, so that's why I actually wrote in the Discord. I'm like, how's everybody doing on eSparks? Because I was wanting to see like people talk about it because I love that game. I really, really love that game, and like nobody's really saying much about it, so kind of sad. Get the fuck out of my way! I'm getting fucking completely jammed up by all these fucking cars. You're honestly missing out on an excellent game. I do advise to get the upgraded armor suit, whatever. I don't think it reduces damage. I'm pretty sure it doesn't reduce damage, but it does increase your damage dealt. That's if you watch my video, my world record on it. I have a certain route that I take on purpose because it gets me just enough points to upgrade on stage 4. So the route I take is very, very deliberate, very precise, just for the enemy spawns and enemy kills. I think my stage 5 was like really garbage in my world record because I found a enemy manipulation, like on how they spawn in stage 5, the underwater stage. But I have yet to be able to pull it off in a run, which makes me sad. Because it's not difficult, but if you just mess it up even slightly, then it messes up the spawns. And it makes the level a lot harder. Level 5 is pretty easy though, because I mean, if you fuck it up, all you gotta do is get to the boss, purposely die, and then just respawn and kill him. Because the issue with stage 5 is the HP. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing, delete. Uber Eats. That sounds amazing to me. But I would get like super fat and I'd go bankrupt almost immediately, constantly calling them for food. You know what? Almost always run blind. Ew. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm way too picky of a person. I want to, like, be all I can be. That's right, I just quoted the army. So I want to be all I can be, and so I practice my games and shit like that. I'm just picky like that. What the shit? What did you just do to my channel, delete? You brought your bot in. I figured that much, man. I actually really need to get a bot set up for here, because a lot of people will join my channel and do exclamation mark list. And I'm like, oh, it's underneath the channel, you have to click shit. I need to fix that. Like, I've been meaning to do a bot on my channel forever. I procrastinate literally everything in life. Yeah, legs, see that's my big issue when we try to do a weekly thing on the Game Boy Discord. It was hard for me because if it was a game I didn't like, I just wouldn't even bother with it. If it was a game I liked, I spent a lot of time on it and would easily get first. That's the problem with weekly things. Is it's easy to just be like, nah, fuck that, I'm not going to dedicate time to it, and if it's something you like, you dedicate a lot of time to it. Most other people don't because they only had a week anyway. Does your bot do anything other than the exclamation mark thirsty? Why stay thirsty, bot, man? And this also tells you not to drink each hour. Wait, what? Oh shit, I wasn't in first. First is right up here. Come here, motherfucker. Got a bone to pick with you. Dude, that's so bullshit. Come on. Get out of my fucking way, dude. I had to use my fucking turbo to win this race. That's so bullshit.
He kept on driving in front of me, and then the cars just kept on getting in front of me, so I couldn't fucking get past him. And then I ended up starting smoking, and that lowers your top speeds. How to use a turbo to catch him. Dehydrate furry mode. Okay. I'm not thirsty. Thirsty. Piano Man. Quench. Stay thirsty bot. STB. Weezer. Weezer, really? Chili and Sing? What the shit, dude? Yeah, Legs, I think you'll enjoy it. eSparks is a really, really fun game. It's a pretty good speedrun, too. It allows for pretty tight movement and what have you. So I think you'll enjoy it when you put some time into it. The best Weezer album is Pickerton. Any complaints can be sent. See, I have no idea. I've never understood how people know albums. That's weird to me. I was actually just watching a YouTube video, and it was Do They Know It? You know, that like YouTube series, and it was do teenagers know like 2000 music? And I was listening to it. I knew almost every single song, but I don't know the name of the song or who sings it. I just know the song. I know the lyrics. I'm just one of those people, I'll just listen to a song and I'll know it, but I don't remember who sings it, the lyrics, and all that shit. Or who sings it and the name of the song. But I know I listen to trivia at work, and it's amazing to me because whenever they talk about a song or an artist or anything like that, like these guys will be able to mention like the album it was part of and stuff like that. I'm like, who knows this shit? I think the only album that I've ever listened to like the entirety of, well, there might be a few, but I know 1X by 3 Days Grace. And my least favorite song on that album is 1X. That's like the only one I really know. Other than that, I'm just no idea. So I know like a couple Weezer songs, but I have no idea what is on the Pickerton album of Weezer. 3 Days Grace is a good band. I don't listen to much music though, so I mean, and I need to pick up the fucking pace in a second. But 1X was a really, really good album, and that's actually, you know, I take that back. Another album I know, album-wise, is Linkin Park's, what is it, like Meteora or whatever. And see, like, the only reason I know this shit is because my brother liked Linkin Park. I listened to it a lot when he was in high school, so I listened to it by proxy. And my best friend is a big 3 Days Grace fan and listened to that a lot while in high school, so I listened to it as well. Well, it looks like I'm getting second place this race. I love how every single fucking race on this island my car is smoking. Because it's so bullshit, man. These fucking, like, 3-lane cars every single time. See, like, right here. That one wasn't too bad, though. Second place. Poop, 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 poop. I didn't even see him either. That's what... It's even worse. I should give my car less cigarettes. No, fuck that. My car can smoke if he wants. He can dance if he wants to. He can leave his friends behind. Cause his friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. I was saying that song, that's what, Safety Dance by something cones, right? Like traffic cones or some shit, I think. But no, it was weird listening to this because, you know, this YouTube video is Do Kids Know 2000 songs, and I'm like, oh, I know that song. No idea who it's by, what the name of it is. Yeah, cones, why not? It's something close to that, right? I'm telling you, my brain does not store album names, song names. Like, I'll listen to a song and be like, oh, yeah. Man Without Hats, it might be. That sounds about right, too. Hey, I mean, Men Without Cones, I mean... Yeah, I was close. I don't know why I was thinking cones for some reason. I was like, I'm pretty sure it has to do something with cones, right? I think it's just because I'm hitting them constantly. They're in my brain. But it's sad though. Okay, here's what's really, really sad though. So one of the songs that they played was 50 Cent's Into Club, right? I knew that one immediately. And I hated myself for it. But it was just so easy. Like, you can so easily tell it was 50 Cent. And you could so, like, easily tell the name of the song because he says the fucking title like a million times. But, like, it's hard for me with bands because, like, I'll hear a band, I'm like, oh, I think this might be this. But a lot of, like, 2000, like, punk rock bands and shit like that. You thought I was shooting missiles? A lot of, like, you know, those kind of sound pretty similar. So, like I said, I don't really focus too much on paying attention to the different names. So, I'll hear a band like, this might be this band. And they're like, it's this band. Oh! Like, Linkin Park's one of those easy ones. When you hear Linkin Park, you know it's Linkin Park. But there's a lot of, like, more punk rock bands in the 2000s that just kind of had, like, a similar sound to them. I wish I was shooting missiles. Who is Chester Bennington? Game over. Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't think I had enough money. I can't count. The singer from Linkin Park. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that sucks. When did he die? Rip Chester Bennington. Dude, Linkin Park was so freaking amazing. I haven't listened to Linkin... The only Linkin Park song I've listened to, since, like, Meteora, or whatever the name of the album was, I can't remember the name of it. The only reason I've ever listened to it is because Our Last Night, a cover band that also does their own music, they did a cover of the Linkin Park song, and everybody hated on the song too because they're like, oh, it's just not Linkin Park. It's not Linkin Park. But I loved it. I thought it was a good song. Both the cover and Linkin Park's version. He killed himself 2 years ago. Oh man, that sucks. Speaking of singers who've killed themselves, I actually watched a video of like top selling songs since 1990. Dude, I did not realize that Smells Like Teen Spirit did so fucking well. I knew it was a very popular song. I didn't realize it was that popular. But that was a pretty cool list to listen to. Was the list of like the best-selling songs since the 1990. Because there were some songs on there like I've never heard of for one, but two were a totally different fucking language, which is just really cool to me. Because there was like 2 Japanese songs, there was like a few Spanish songs. You know the song, Hey Macarena, hey, that song, that was on the list? I was like, what? And I was actually really surprised because Gangnam Style, I figured that'd be a lot higher. It's like number 7 or something like that on the list, which kind of surprised me. It absolutely amazed me because Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe, which I knew was stupid popular. Yeah, that was like in the top 10. Yeah. Hello.
Hey,
What's up?
can I have some of your coffee?
Go right ahead. Just did you use my grinder earlier? Just make
Yeah,
one. You grinded that way too fine. You want a coarse grind?
That actually.
Yeah, you want a coarse grind because it's going into a French press.
Did I lose the spring? Did you get rid of it?
I got rid of it. It's right here.
It works just fine.
Yeah, that's why I got rid of it. The spring's sitting on my desk because there's no need for it. So, one, I'd say grind it up a little less because if you grind it fine like that, it's more than likely going to go through the filter. 2, could you just make sure that you get most of the coffee grounds out? Just kind of like tap the side of the thing. Because I had to really clean it
I
up.
don't know if you cleaned it or not.
No, I don't clean it because it just takes so much effort, but I just try to get as much coffee grinds as I can out of it. Alright, thanks, bub. Really? Was that necessary?
It's a rat.
You're an idiot. Wait, you got your rat with you? Really?
Where's your webcam?
Right here. On my monitor, see it?
Where's everybody at?
Where's everybody at? What do you mean, where's everybody at?
Usually have at least 2 or 3 viewers, right?
I got viewers, yeah. I got 7 right now. One I actually even talked about your voice. There you go. What's your rat's name again?
Bjorn.
Bjorn?
Yeah, from The Hobbit.
Yeah.
It's actually being chill as shit right now.
So, didn't you say whenever you try to take him out, he usually bites you?
No, he runs around like crazy because he doesn't want to be out of his cage.
Oh.
But he's just pretty interested in what's going on down here.
Which I don't understand, though. You figure he'd want to be out of his cage instead of being cooped up in it.
He does want to be out of the cage, but he doesn't want to be touched by the people while he's out of his cage. You know what I mean?
Well, he shouldn't be so goddamn cute.
He's a wild rat, so all he knows is to run. To run and eat. Except he doesn't run very much.
He's so big, man. How long have you had him?
Almost 2.
So he's full grown, isn't he?
Yeah, he can only get fatter. He ain't gonna get no bigger.
Oh, so he's pretty damn big, man. He doesn't
get fatter.
he doesn't need to get any bigger.
He's got big nuts.
Did you guys get to see the rat? He's got a freaking humongous tail, man. That was my little brother, by the way. But no, this list was really interesting though because I didn't realize how insanely popular Katy Perry's songs were. Because Katy Perry was on the list I think like 7 fucking times. Fireworks, the Tiger song, you know. Trying to think of the other ones. But yeah, I mean, she was on there like crazy. I was like, man, I didn't realize that Katy Perry was that insanely popular. I knew she, like, her songs did well, but I didn't think they did that well. Miley Cyrus was on there twice. Which, no surprise that Wrecking Ball is on there, but right before Wrecking Ball, so the song that sold just slightly worse than Wrecking Ball was another Miley Cyrus song, and I've never even heard of it. So it's a pretty cool list to listen to. Big surprise, one of the, you know, some of the highest selling songs was Mariah Carey's, one of the Christmas songs, I can't remember the name of it. That sold really, really well. 260 hours, what? Celine Dion, one of her songs. And I can't remember her name. Aretha Franklin, maybe? I think. No, what's her name? The I Will Always Love You song. Which, I mean, that lady can fucking sing. That lady has some damn fucking lungs, man. Because there was little snippets of every single song as they were going through the list. And so, of course, it starts off with the very start of the song where she belts out I Will Always Love You. My God, that woman can sing. Who is that? Whitney Houston, that's what it is. I knew it wasn't Aretha Franklin. Whitney Houston. When she starts singing, right at the very start of that song, dude, it's like, my goodness. I fall in love with her every single time it happens. It was funny too because that you kids know 2000 music YouTube video. There was a Christina Aguilera song that came on, and right away two people were like, country. I didn't listen to much country. I was like, you dumbasses. No, because I was talking about, like, I don't really remember name of songs and the artist. And I've mentioned that I listen to trivia at work quite a few times. One of the questions they have like a swing round in between, which is 10 questions, and it has like a category. The category was one-hit wonders. But they wanted to go with like lesser known, or one-hit wonders, like harder to name one-hit wonders or something like that. I can't remember what it was. But it was funny though, because one of the songs, like, they played the audio clip, and it was the I Get Knocked Down, But I Get Up Again, You're Never Gonna Keep Me Down, that song. And I was like, oh, I know that. Who does that song? And they were actually able to name it. The artist and the song name. And I was like, how in the fuck do you remember that? Because the name of the song is Tub Thumping, and the band is Chumbawamba. Yeah, it's like, how do you remember Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba? Like, come on. So I will never forget that, just because that moment, because when I heard that, I was like, dude, that's just so silly. And it's the dumbest freaking name ever. Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba. And I love how you guys all knew it instantly, too. That's funny shit. So I just don't ever remember names of songs, man, and artists. Alright, I'm back for a few, just 1-6. Ooh, nice. Just killed 6 hunters in my game, got both bounties in my deal. It's fucking awesome, man. Yeah, that game sounds pretty fun. I'll have to look into it. My big issue is I'm cheap, Not gonna lie, I'm really cheap, so that's a big reason why I don't buy mini games. It was recently on sale for like 20. Well, why didn't you get a hold of me then? And retail 30. Well, I might. If it's only 30, I might. Because I actually just got a my birthday was in November. My sister actually bought me a $50 Steam gift card, which was way too much, but she's nice like that. Oh, okay. Speaking of that, the reason... Okay, I gotta explain my train of thought so I don't sound like a fucking complete weirdo. My sister bought me a $50 Steam gift card and two shirts, right? The 2 shirts were anime shirts. So, I just thought of that, and because of thinking of that, led me to this. A guy at work, he always wears the same hoodie. And I asked him, I was like, dude, do you have a different hoodie? Or is that the only one you have? And he said he has more, but he just never wears them. I was like, I'm gonna buy you a fucking hoodie just because I'm sick and tired of seeing you wear the same damn hoodie. And I know he likes anime, so I'm gonna buy you an anime hoodie, right? I want you guys to do this for me. Go to Amazon, type in anime hoodie. One of the top results, I shit you not, is a hoodie and t-shirt and whatnot of a bunch of anime characters, manga characters, like the women making that like coming face that they make and whatnot. Yeah, they made, yeah, the hentai hoodie. Yes, I saw that. I was like, this is a joke, right? I clicked on it, read the reviews. There's fucking people taking pictures of them wearing these shirts. There was one guy wearing the hoodie and the fucking pants. I'm like, dude, you're never getting laid. You know this, right? Oh my god, I wept for humanity when I saw this. Like, how is this a thing? I told him about it. I was like, dude, I was so tempted to get it for you as a fucking gag gift. Oh, dude, I'm amazed that is a thing. He wore it to TwitchCon? Well, see, he's popular enough and well-liked enough where, yeah, he could wear something like that around. Even if he actually really enjoyed it, he could always just wear it around as a gag. Just hentai toilet paper. Why? Yeah, it's if you look up anime hoodie, one of the very top ones that pops up is that one. That's how I saw it right away. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then clicked into it, and they have pants, they have a shirt, and you know, they got black and white and colored version. I was like, and the best thing is, one of the top questions was, does this have any nudity on it that would get my son banned from school? I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, no, it doesn't have nudity, but there's cum all over the place. Like, because I looked at some of the pictures. On a few of them, there's jizz on the women's face or in their mouth. I'm like, we're just going to ignore this? I was absolutely amazed. And I was like, it would absolutely get banned from school. Like, yeah, it doesn't have any nudity, but have you seen the fucking thing? Fucking just amazes me. That's a hoodie. So I bought 6 of them. No, I saw that. I was like, who actually would wear that? Like, even if you liked it, okay? Even if you actually legit liked the hoodie. You realize if you ever wore that, you would have everybody and their brother staring at you. And you, like, if anybody actually talked to you, you would have to explain the hoodie to everybody. Constantly. It would just get old. You would wear it ironically? I wouldn't. I'd wear it with pride and be like, dude, fuck yeah. That's what I was thinking too, delete. Ironically. Okay, yeah, sure, Crayer, sure. If by ironically you mean proudly, happily, excitedly. No, it killed me, man. And it was funny because one of the pictures on that Amazon was actually a kid at school wearing it, and he took a picture of him. Like, how are you still at school? Has nobody seen that outfit yet? The girl you're talking to is into that shit. Define that shit. What do you mean by that shit? Weird ass hoodies? But yeah, it made me laugh when I saw the kid took a picture of himself at school. I'm like, dude. Oh, there you go. I don't know. Like, I was absolutely amazed that people would buy that stuff. And it was funny, one of the pictures was actually like a couple wearing the stuff. Like, oh my god. I have no problem with people being into that stuff. I have absolutely no issue with people being into that stuff. But to me, that's just weird as shit to wear around. Because that would be the equivalent of wearing around a hoodie of, like, you just took a bunch of pictures of, you know, porn actresses making, you know, a face as they came. You just took a bunch of screenshots of that, and then you know, plastered that onto a hoodie, and then you wore that to school. That's pretty much what we're looking at here. It'd be weird as shit. But yeah, it made me laugh. That was the one of the highest Amazon hoodies for if you like Google anime hoodie. I'm like, that's just okay. Well, it made me laugh. If stuff like that is actually allowed at school nowadays, school has changed a lot compared to when I was a kid. Because I know, like, they came up with the most bullshit reasons for banning clothing at school when I was still going to school. So I can't picture something like that being allowed at school. So it kind of terrifies me if it is actually allowed at school. So, okay, well, apparently you can fucking wear anything to school nowadays. How's this star still locked? What? Bullshit. Because we got in trouble in high school if we accidentally said a word. Like, you know how sometimes you just got out of summer, you're used to cussing, you know, and then school starts and you accidentally let one slip. It's like, you know. We would get in trouble for that. So I can't, like, it just amazes to me that, you know, they can just go to school and just be like, yeah, fuck this, fuck that, fuck this stupid fucking algebra bullshit. I can't imagine that being allowed. Could you guys, you know, please get the fuck out of the fucking way? Nope, just right in the way, thank you. Thank you. I feel like going back to high school now would be kind of like 21 Jump Street when he goes back to when they go to high school and it's completely different. Like everybody's too strapping, they're studying and trying and all that. That's what I feel like going back to high school would be like now because it'd just be so damn different. I would no strap it if that was even possible. So the movie thing I've talked about where I go through, I'm just going through and watching movies based on actors and whatnot. I'm actually watching Lord of the Rings right now. Dude, one of my favorite things ever. It's hysterical. When, the very start of the movie, when Gandalf pulls Sam through the window for eavesdropping, he's like, he says Samwise Gamgee, blah, 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 you know, eavesdropping. He's like, I didn't drop no eaves, sir. Honest. That's fucking the best way to say you weren't eavesdropping. I didn't drop no eaves. It's so hip to play video. I know. And that's, okay. So, at work, a lot of the times, I think it's Jimmy Fallon, his stupid show is on during lunch. And I think he's a very cringy comedian. Like, all of his stuff is just, I think is just dumb. It's either make fun of the president, which everybody does, so it gets old really quick, or, which, I mean, the president makes fun of himself, so I don't know why people make fun of him so much. Or it's just really stupid humor. Well, the other day, he was doing, like, a High School Musical type thing where they sang about, things that they hide about themselves. And this cheerleader started singing, and then she grabbed a Switch, and she's like, I like video games. And that was the big thing she was hiding about herself, is that she likes video games. And I'm like, what? What the fuck are you hiding that about? It's so hip to play video games now. Like, I'm pretty sure women figured out eons ago that a good way to become one of the guys and get in with the guy crowd is to play video games. I'm pretty sure every woman knows that. Like, it became hip to play video games forever ago. So I don't know why she would be pretending not to like video games, or why she'd be hiding the fact that she likes video games. I'm like, what year is it, dude? Which I've never understood that anyway. Like, I mean, I know... I mean, how even when I was in school, I feel like nobody really gave a rat's ass if you played video games. What I know is kind of stereotypical, like, you play video games, you're a nerd. But that died, like, so long ago. So it was just weird to me that, like, that was the skit that they were doing. That was her thing that she was hiding about herself, is that she liked video games. If I didn't hate Fortnite, I'd love to be in high school right now. It's so hip to play video. It is. It's... Which is so weird, too, because before it used to be, this thing that only nerds did. You know, like, oh, you play video games, you're a nerd. Like, the real cool kids got outside and played video games. Or, yeah, they got outside and played video games. They went outside and, you know, did paintball and, you know, sports, of course, and stuff like that, so. You graduated in 15? Oh my god, Delete, you're so young. See, I even, like, when I was in high school, I don't think anybody really looked down on anybody that played video games. I think it was just one of those things everybody... It was pretty cool, though, because, like, when I watch movies and, TV shows and all that shit, and, like, people talk about bullying, I never really had to deal with that at school. I mean, everybody was... I mean, it's not like everybody got along. There was, you know, dickheads and whatnot. But I didn't feel like it was, like you see in movies and TV shows and all that, about it being really, really bad. I'd say most of the bullying was people just calling someone gay and then laughing and walking away. You know, and that was about it for the amount of bullying in my high school. Which is really nice, because, you know, you didn't have to deal with any stupid bullshit that came along with it. That was 4 damn years ago. I think I got you beat there, man. I graduated 11 years ago. That's just ridiculous. Actually, I mean, technically I didn't graduate, so I didn't graduate 11 years ago. I'm lying. I'm too dumb to graduate. I was too damn dumb. How much is this? 250 grand. The last one was 120, so this one pretty much doubled. So it was, what, 60, then 120, then 250. So yeah, it's pretty much doubling. So that means the next one is going to be 500,000. So if I'm correct about that, I'd say my best bet's probably to just do all these races now. So, because I'm going to need the money, because I think that's what it's doing, because it was 60,000, 120,000, 250,000, so they pretty much have doubled every single time. Instead of making it 240, they just added an extra 10,000. So if this one's 250, I imagine the next one's going to be 500. So I think I should just do these races and make more money. Yeah, I never understood the whole people getting offensive being called gay thing. Because I think, like, the reason why most people did is because they felt it was, you know, it was derogatory. Like, oh, you're saying, like, men, how dare you, that type of thing. Like, it never bothered me. So, yeah, when I was in school and I got called gay, I'd usually just start flirting with the guy. Nothing scares the shit out of somebody more than being, you know, them calling somebody gay and then that person instantly starts hitting on him. Kind of annoying because this island has been so much easier than the second one. Because the second island, like I said, pretty much all you fucking do is every single set of cars is in a line of 3, so you just can't get around them very well. The first island's a joke. This one, like, it still does the 3 cars, but it doesn't do it nearly as much. So it's a lot easier to get around the vehicles on this. So therefore the race is a hell of a lot easier. Yeah, I just slept in high school, man, so I didn't have to really deal with anything. I didn't have to deal with people or any of that nonsense, so that was the best thing about high school. Sleeping. Got to catch up on my sleep. Didn't have to deal with people. I think the best thing about high school is the fact that one of my teachers actually made pretty much everybody hate me. I'm not even joking either. My accounting teacher, I slept in every class. I didn't care. So I slept. My accounting teacher, one day he, I shit you not, it was one of the few days I was actually awake. He told everybody, he's like, okay, look, Mr. Quinlan over here, he can sleep during class because he doesn't need to pay attention to still get an A in my class. You guys do. So nobody's allowed sleeping in my class. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And he would actually point out the amount of people that I did better than on the test every single fucking time. So I was the least liked person in that class. Nothing like a teacher just flat out telling people they're not allowed sleeping unless they're me. Because they're too goddamn dumb to be able to pass the class. So it was, yeah, that was fun. So yeah, I never got made fun of for sleeping. I just most teachers got mad at me because I wasn't paying attention in their class like they wanted to. I'm like, dude, I'm just not going to. Get over it. I don't care. So that's my thing. I wasn't doing it because it's like, oh, this is way too easy. I don't need to pay attention. I just didn't care. I mean, it was, in my opinion, too easy. That's part of the reason why I slept. I just didn't give a rat's ass about high school. But the only times I really got made fun of was there was a few times where, because I don't know about your school, but my school had a double bell system. So one bell would go off, releasing you from class, and then the next bell would go off, telling you pretty much, hey, you need to be in class. Like, it was the tardy bell. So a lot of the times I would sleep through the first bell, but wake up on the second bell, and the teacher thought it'd be funny to just let me sleep. So I would, just be sitting there sleeping. The first bell would go off. I didn't hear it. The next bell would go off. I'd wake up to that, start looking around. I'm like, this isn't my class. Like, it was a brand new class sitting down, ready for the lesson. And I'm just sitting there huh? What? Oh shit, I'm late. I didn't care at all though. I'd walk into the next class, wouldn't say a thing to my teacher, would just sit down and instantly go right back to sleep. I was like one of the students that a lot of teachers hated because I was sleeping, which no teacher wants a sleeping student because, obviously that student isn't learning. But I think every teacher just realized I didn't give a rat's ass, so they just pretty much all gave up. Plus, I mean, the upside with me sleeping is they didn't have to deal with me being an asshole while I was awake. Yeah, I slept through all of high school and then dropped out 6 months before I graduated. That's why it drove me nuts too, because when I was in high school, I hated it and I always complained about it. My mom and my dad would always tell me how much they wish they could get back to high school. I'm like, yo, motherfuckers out of your mind. Still to this day, I don't understand that. As much as I hate my job, I would much, much rather go to work and make money at a job that I hate than go to school and just sit there being bored. Why did you drop out? I didn't like school. I hated school all the way through, and then all my friends were older than me. So my senior year, I had like no friends in school. I had like 0 fucking friends in school. So it kind of sucked because I didn't really have anybody to talk to. I mean, I had people I knew and could talk to, but I didn't want to talk to them. So I turned 18 in November, and then a week later, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. See you guys. I didn't show up to school one day. And then like when school ended, I showed up, and my bitchy government teacher saw me, and she's like, Mr. Quinlan, why weren't you in school today? And I just walked past her up to my principal. I was like, hey, yeah, I'm here to drop out. What do I need to sign? And then she came walking up to him like, yeah, Mr. Quinlan was in class today. I'm like, shut the fuck up, lady. I've been streaming for 1 hour, 49 minutes, 47 seconds, so this is hourly reminder to stay thirsty by not consuming liquid. I'll try not to. And, Eric, what is that picture of? It looks cool as shit. But what exactly am I looking at? That's one of the bosses? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did delete. I don't make friends. I don't. It's weird. Okay, here's a fun little game. When was the last time you guys made a friend? Because last time I made a friend was when I was in high school. Like, I'm not a people person. I'm just not. I mean, yeah, online I make friends all the time, but in real life, fuck that. I hate people. You worked at EA? Cry Eric. What? I'm hoping like you're like, yeah, when I worked at EA, and then I'm like, what? You worked at EA? And you're like, yeah, I worked at, and you just say some random like words that EA fits. Yeah, I worked at electromagnetic amazing for 2-3 years ago. It's like, oh, okay, you didn't work at EA Games, you worked at electromagnetic amazing. EA Sports. It's in the game. If it's in the game, it's in the game. I shit you not, the only reason I wish I had more real life friends is because I love board games. Board games are so much fucking fun, but I barely get to play them because of my lack of friends. My name is in the credits of Mirror Edge Catalyst, Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1, and like 2 or 3 others I can't remember. Well, you just named all the games I have not played. I played Mirror's Edge, first one. Never played Titanfall. Never played Battlefield, like any of them, Battlefield or Titanfall. That's pretty dope, dude. Why don't you work there anymore? If you don't mind me asking. Which it's kind of always bothers me when people do that. Like, it's just weird. Like, people say, "Hey, do you mind if I ask you a question?" Or when people just flat out ask the question, "If you don't mind me asking." Like, it always feels so weird. Like, I get the reason behind it. Like, hey, I'm trying to be gentle here, okay? So if you don't, mind. But it's just weird. Hey, I asked this personal question. If you don't mind answering it, go right ahead. Oh, okay. It makes sense. That's pretty awesome, dude. Pretty awesome. Go to school and don't work? What are you going to school for? And what did you do at EA? I got so many questions right now. Because, I mean, I assumed if you worked at EA, then you were decent enough in whatever field you were in to work at EA. So I'm kind of confused as to why you went back to school. Unless you just didn't enjoy what you were doing. Or, like, you were, like, an intern or something like that. Holy shit, the big bats are coming in. The big boy bats. I did computer hardware analysis and specification testing. The system requirements lab, essentially. Okay. That's pretty cool, man. See, I wish I could say cool shit like that about my job. I just could be like, oh, I work in a warehouse. My job is just so, no way I get through that. Yep. 4th place. That's on me. That one's on me. Hey, first, awesome. Because this was worth like, what, 28 grand or something like that? This is a pretty big fucking bet pool. So I really needed to win this one. That, like, minimum requirements, recommended requirements you see on game boxes for EA is done by a team in Louisiana of like 3 people. Really? And what in the fuck, delete? My god, reading that was torture. I kept on looking over and trying to read that. And it's hard to read because it's got W's all over the fucking place. Switch to a right turn out of nowhere on me. Threw me off. Finish this turn, the race is over. Boom. Goal! You know, one of the best games ever was, I think it was like FIFA something for, like FIFA 96 or something like that for the Sega. The reason why it was so cool is because after you scored a goal, it was on the, it's on the Sega, so you got A, B, and C. And every time that you scored a goal, you could sit there and hit the buttons. And each button did like a certain thing. Like one made the guy say goal, one did fireworks, and one did like another sound. I can't remember what. That's the best thing about that game. Every time you score a goal and you just start mashing those buttons. I gotta do a distance of 150 seconds. Actually, it looks like 45. You really enjoy EA? I feel like you're one of the few people. Shit, dude. Shit, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be real fucking close. Ugh. I was wondering how that was gonna work because I was out of time, but I had finished the distance before the timer ended, but you can't finish the race while in the middle of a turn. Oh, yeah, if you play mostly sports and racing games, then yeah, you absolutely love EA. See, I hate sports games and racing games, so... Well, I guess not hate racing games, but... Yep, I figured that'd be like 500 grand. Alright, we're in Division 1, guys. It should be about 500 grand, so I need about like 112,000 more. Woo! Woo! I just said I need about 112,000 more. Look at that. Look at that. 220,000. My prize, 440,000. So that right there will get me the money I need. Problem is, I don't like the fact that the locals are perfect. I do not like that at all. Like right here, perfect. I mean, that's right there, 180,000. I think that one's gonna be easier though, because it's dry. I'm gonna go with that one. Because the other one was wet, which I don't really notice much difference in the road conditions, but... Alright, come on. Let's get this. It terrifies me that they're listed as perfect. Imagine going to Maine for fun. Dude, I live in Maine. What's the matter with you? Maine's awesome. I don't think no, never been to Maine. I can't say much. I was born in Kansas. I have no idea what it's like because I was born in Kansas, but I moved to Ohio when I was 2, and I've been in Ohio ever since. So, I have no idea what Kansas is like, but I heard it sucks. So, I can't really say much about Maine. You know, my birth state apparently sucks ass. Fuck! I have to burn some boost this race. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Hold on. I have no idea who that's by the way. I don't know, as long as just randomly popped in my head, I started singing it. Which I apologize, because I know I can't sing for shit, so you guys just had to listen to me sing. Alright, never mind, I got first without using boost, unless I got 38 seconds. I told you, I don't know, like, I don't remember whoever sings this shit. I don't know, like, Phil Collins, for example. Okay, I know the name, no idea who it is. I'm just one of those people. I don't store information that I just deem useless. Oh, really? That's cool. I just don't remember these things. I don't, like... I never learn them, and I just don't remember them. So, like, any artists and songs and stuff like that, I'll know the lyrics. But I can't, if you ever say, hey, here's this super popular song, who sung it, what's the name of the song, I just, no fucking idea, dude. It's a song. That wasn't too bad. I recognize the name Phil Collins, though. But no, I mean, like I just earlier, I mean, I Will Always Love You, which is, you know, a super insane Whitney Houston song. I couldn't remember it was Whitney Houston. I mean, you guys, you shouldn't expect much from me. The star's gonna be open. Boom! Told you 500 grand. I told you it'd be 500 grand. We're going for it right now. I think that even said last challenge. $400 miles per hour. What up? I wish I would have spent the rest of my money on boosts. Because I don't think I'm going to make this. I have like 50 grand just sitting there. Fuck me, dude. Oh, well, I got the password, so I can just... Well, I didn't actually copy the password. I'll have to get back to my VOD. Nope, I got it. 3 seconds left to fucking spare. Boom! Fuck this game. You know what's dumb is I just destroyed this game and I had so much difficulty with it yesterday. I think the problem is what PPL said. PPL yesterday said when I put in the password, the game's difficulty just got insane out of nowhere and I couldn't beat it anymore. I think that was the issue. If you have to use a password, I just think you get fucked. 2 people made this game? What? Coding, graphics? It looks like it, which is actually impressive. I mean, I think it's a piece of shit game, but 2 people making the game, I think it's impressive. Not that it looks like it was a difficult game to make at all, but... Now we get a, what I assume is going to be a shitty platformer.